What's the most touching reason someone has come back into your life years later? About a month ago, right after midnight, when I should have been asleep. Instead of staring at my phone like a zombie, I got a notification that said, Ethan, Marsh sent you a request the profile. Showed a guy with long hair and a faded denim jacket leaning on a mountain bike, and for a moment I thought maybe it was a glitch. Then it clicked. Ethan was the man who gave stem cells to my younger cousin, Joel, 7 years earlier. For people who have never dealt with blood stem cell donation, it is not like kidney or liver donation from relatives. You need a genetic match, and most matches are total strangers. Our whole family got tested. Every aunt, uncle, sibling. Nothing matched. Joel was 20 when he got diagnosed with a rare blood cancer, and the doctors added him to the registry. Then we waited, hoping someone somewhere would match. 2 months later, they did some guy named Ethan from across the country who had apparently signed up during a college event because his roommate dragged him there. He did not even remember filling out the form, he told us later. He just thought, hey, free snacks. Why not donate? The donation was rough. They pump you with meds for days to boost your cells, then hook you to machines for hours and pull the cells out. Ethan told us later it felt like having the flu and a workout at the same time, but he just smiled and said it was nothing compared to what Joel was facing. Joel got better. The transplant worked. He went back to school, got a dog, started hiking again, built a life that only exists because some stranger decided to check yes on a form. We sent thank you notes for a couple years, but the registry keeps everything anonymous after while the letters stopped and life rolled on, and Ethan became more of a distant idea than a real person. And now he was popping up on my screen, sending me a request at 12:30 at night. I accepted and sent him a quick, hey, you still awake? The reply came within seconds. Ethan said he had been thinking about the guy who got his cells and wanted to know how he was doing the program stops updates after 5 years, so he did some searching his words and found me. He wrote, hope this is not weird. I sent him photos of Joel last winter smiling in the snow with his dog wearing a ridiculous bright orange jacket. Ethan typed back a long string of shocked messages, then said he looks incredible. I cannot believe that is him. We talked for nearly 2 hours. I told him about Joel finishing college, working at an outdoor gear shop, planning to start a family with his fiancée. Ethan seemed genuinely happy, like he was getting news about someone he had always known, even though they met only once. Then at around 2:30, his tone shifted. He asked if Joel still lived in our city. I said he did. Then Ethan told me he was moving here in a few weeks, said he got an offer for a new job, but there was something else too. He wrote that the last year of his life had been the hardest. He lost his partner of 7 years after a sudden stroke, and after that everything fell apart. He isolated, stopped answering calls, nearly lost his job, and scared himself when he collapsed in his apartment after mixing meds and whiskey. He said it was not intentional, just a stupid, dangerous mistake. When things were darkest, he kept remembering Joel, a guy he barely knew who fought through a brutal illness and built a whole new life with the cells Ethan had given him, and he told me that thought kept him going. He said if Joel could climb out of his own nightmare, maybe he could too, and that is when he started looking for ways to move here to start fresh. By then, I was crying so hard I had to wipe my screen the next morning. I called Joel and told him everything. He went silent for a long time, then said give me his number. I do not know what they said, but when Joel called me back later, he sounded like he had been crying too. Ethan is moving here in 3 weeks. Joel and his fiancée are helping him find a place. My parents already said they want a big welcome dinner. My aunt is stressed, cooking casseroles like she always does when she is emotional. Feels like someone important has come home even though we never really knew him until now.